In the year 2157, Earth's major cities were on the brink of collapse. Climate change and relentless wars over resources had pushed humanity to the edge. Amidst the chaos, scientists discovered an alien fleet approaching the planet. The aliens, known as the Xanthians, descended upon Earth in towering ships that blotted out the sun. Their commander, the imposing Zorvine, broadcast a message to every device on the planet. Humans, your destructive nature has ravaged your world. We offer a mercy evacuation to ensure your species' survival. Gather at the designated zones, and we will transport you to a safe haven. But the humans didn't flee. Instead, they banded together, fueled by determination and desperation. They scavenged what they could from abandoned buildings and scrap yards, crafting makeshift armor and weapons. As the Xanthians began to round up the humans, they were met with fierce resistance. Guerrilla fighters ambushed alien patrols, exploiting the city's ruins to their advantage. Zorvine underestimated humanity's resilience, born from centuries of adversity. The Xanthians were accustomed to submissive species, not a race that would fight tooth and nail for its home. The invasion. The Xanthian ships loomed over Earth's cities, casting long shadows that stretched and twisted with the dying light of day. Their silence was oppressive, punctuated only by the hum of energy shields and the soft chatter of alien communications. Commander Zorvine's message repeated on every television, radio, and phone, echoing through abandoned streets. Humans, your destructive nature has ravaged your world. We offer a mercy evacuation to ensure your species' survival. Gather at the designated zones, and we will transport you to a safe haven. But the humans didn't flee. Instead, they mobilized. Resistance. In New York City, Captain James Hawk Wilson gathered his scattered troops. A former Army Ranger, Hawk had lost his family in the early days of the climate disasters. Now, he had a new family, his fellow survivors. Listen up, people. Hawk bellowed, his voice carrying across the makeshift command center. We've got one chance to take back our city. We hit the Xanthians hard, and we hit them fast. In Los Angeles, Maya Singh, a young engineer, rallied her community. They scavenged parts from abandoned factories, crafting improvised armor and weapons. We can't let them take our home, Maya urged, her eyes burning with determination. We'll fight for every inch. Guerrilla warfare. The Xanthians, unaccustomed to resistance, were caught off guard. Human guerrilla fighters exploited the city's ruins, using alleyways and rubble-strewn streets to launch ambushes. In Chicago, the notorious Wrecking Crew, a group of street-smart teenagers, claimed responsibility for downing a Xanthian patrol ship. Their leader, Juan Juice Hernandez, grinned as he uploaded the footage to the Resistance's encrypted channels. Hey, Xanthians. You thought you could just waltz in? Think again. The turning point. As the battle raged on, Zorvine began to realize his mistake. Humans were not the cowering species he had encountered before. A daring raid on a Xanthian supply depot yielded crucial technology. Humans adapted the alien devices, creating potent countermeasures. The tide began to shift. Counterattack. With their newfound tech, the humans launched a series of bold counterattacks. Hawk's team retook Manhattan's financial district, while Maya's engineers disabled key Xanthian defense systems. In Washington, D.C., General Emily Chen coordinated the global resistance. A brilliant strategist, she pinpointed the Xanthians' weakness, their centralized command structure. Take out Zorvine, and their entire operation collapses, General Chen briefed her top officers. Infiltration. An elite squad, codenamed Spectre, infiltrated the Xanthians' flagship. Their mission, capture Zorvine. Led by Captain Riker Ghost Jackson, a master of stealth, Spectre navigated the alien vessel's labyrinthine corridors. They reached Zorvine's quarters, only to find him awaiting them. You humans are fascinating, Zorvine said, his voice dripping with curiosity. But your resistance is futile. The battle for the flagship. Spectre fought valiantly, but Xanthian reinforcements closed in. Just as all seemed lost, Maya's engineers hacked into the ship's systems, disabling its internal defenses. The humans seized the initiative, and the flagship became a battleground. Zorvine confronted Hawk, who had boarded the ship with reinforcements. "You humans will never surrender," Zorvine observed. "We've got nothing left to lose," Hawk replied, his eyes locked on the alien commander. The turning tide. The battle raged across the globe. Humans, now equipped with alien tech, pushed the Xanthians back. In a shocking turn, Juice and the wrecking crew commandeered a Xanthian destroyer, turning its guns against the invaders. The Xanthians' grip on Earth began to slip. Desperation. As Earth's resistance gained momentum, Zorvine's situation grew dire. His fleet was dwindling, and reinforcements were weeks away. In a last-ditch effort, he activated the Xanthians' secret weapon, an energy shield encompassing the entire planet. "Humans, you have 72 hours to surrender," Zorvine warned. "Or face annihilation." The shield. The shield, powered by Earth's own energy grid, began draining the planet's resources. Cities plunged into darkness, and global temperatures plummeted. General Chen called an emergency council. "We must disable the shield before it's too late." Maya proposed an unorthodox solution. Use the Xanthian tech to create a resonance frequency, disrupting the shield's energy matrix. Operation Resonance. Spectre, now reinforced with international special forces, embarked on a perilous mission. Infiltrate the shield's control centers and deploy the resonance device. Juice and the wrecking crew joined forces with Hawk's team, providing critical support. As they breached the control centers, they faced unexpected resistance, Xanthian elite warriors. Betrayal. Amidst the chaos, a shocking revelation emerged. General Chen's aide, Lieutenant Tom Bradley, was secretly collaborating with the Xanthians. Bradley sabotaged the resonance device, ensuring the shield's stability. Hawk confronted the traitor. "You're sacrificing humanity for what?" "For a chance to survive," Bradley replied, coldly. "The Xanthians promised me protection." Countdown. With 24 hours remaining, the humans regrouped and reassessed. Maya reworked the resonance device, incorporating an untested alien technology. The revised plan. Deploy the device manually, risking everything on a single, desperate gamble. Hawk volunteered to deploy the revised device. Maya insisted on accompanying him, despite the risks. "Someone has to ensure it works," she said, her voice trembling. Their mission: infiltrate the shield's core, evade Xanthian patrols, and activate the device. Juice and the wrecking crew provided cover, taking out enemy positions. As Hawk and Maya reached the core, they confronted Zorvine himself. "You humans are remarkable," Zorvine acknowledged. "But your efforts are futile." Activation. Hawk and Maya activated the device. The resonance frequency coursed through the shield, destabilizing its energy matrix. The shield fluctuated, weakening. The Xanthians' grip on Earth began to slip. Collapse. The shield collapsed, plunging the Xanthians into chaos. Their ships, no longer protected, fell prey to human counterattacks. Zorvine's flagship took critical damage. The alien commander broadcast a final message. "Humans, you have won. But at what cost?" Aftermath. Earth's cities began rebuilding. The resistance celebrated, weary but triumphant. Hawk and Maya returned, hailed as heroes. General Chen, reflecting on the war, realized. "Our unity saved us. We must preserve it." Maya pondered the Xanthians' motives. Were they testing us? Or seeking redemption? Juice smiled, exhausted. "We showed them humanity's spirit." Epilogue, Rebirth. Years passed. Earth rebuilt, harnessing alien technology. New challenges emerged: political tensions, resource management. But humanity remained united, forged in the fire of adversity. As Hawk gazed up at the stars. "We're not alone. And we're ready." Years passed, and Earth was no longer the broken, ravaged planet it once was. Cities rebuilt themselves from the ashes, harnessing the Xanthian technology left behind after the war. The alien energy cores provided clean, limitless power, ending the resource crises that had once plagued humanity. megacities arose, gleaming with renewed hope and technological advancement. The skies above were filled with sleek, new craft, some of Earth's own design, others reverse-engineered from Xanthian blueprints. But as Earth healed, so too did the scars of the war linger in the hearts of its people. Survivors remembered the cost, and leaders struggled to manage the complex web of political tensions that emerged as nations vied for control over the alien technology. The new threat. Hawk, now a general in the Unified Earth Defense (UED) force, sat at his command center in New York. His eyes scanned the latest reports coming in from various outposts stationed in the outer solar system. Humanity had expanded beyond Earth, establishing colonies on Mars, Europa, and even Titan, thanks to the technology salvaged from the Xanthians. But something was wrong. For weeks now, the sensors in the Kuiper Belt had been picking up strange energy signatures. Small anomalies at first, but they were growing in intensity. General Hawk suspected it wasn't a natural occurrence. The old war instincts kicked in,